He's got three at the moment.
3 goals. Could have had an extra one if he had been able to control the footy, but here we go, waiting for the throw-in. As the sun disappears and it just gets a couple of degrees colder. Zahn, balls.
A lot of players around the ball, isn't there?
There is.
A lot of players around the ball, so it's not making for a pretty game, but, you know.
No, but I think Plenty Valley wouldn't want to concede. There's a couple of minutes to go before half-time. They've got to bottle it up now. They don't want to concede another goal, and ideally they'd like to kick one themselves, but here it goes, and the ball comes out of bounds again. It's 4 goals this quarter to no score, and that's indicative of the wind and the conditions. Here we go. There's a throw-in. The players are moving. It's a good tap out there by the Valley. And hit. The ball's in dispute. It's going to be a... Yep, Stacks on the mill. Here we go. Okay, let him up. Time to get up. And the umpire's going to step back a bit. Up he goes. Here we go. Cameron Eden, good tap, very good tap. There's Mark Gilman. I'll tell you what, he's done well. He's done well!
Oh, it's a goal.
Oh, God.
It is a goal.
A good goal.
Goodness
It's
me.
his second goal for the quarter, and that one was a torpedo from 50.
Yeah, it's not fair.
This is Super Rules. Goals from outside 50 shouldn't count.
Surprised he didn't go for the drop kick.
We'll get the extra points for the drop kick.
Yeah. I'm not saying that Mark Gilman is a drop kick, but very, very good goal. That was really good stuff, and increases the margin to 25 points. 7 goals for 46 to 3-3, 21. There's a tap out.
Knockout. Hooch is out there going.
Taps it on, as you'd expect. Here's a chance if they can pick it up. They've got it. He's loose.
Paul Money kicks it around.
It's a dribble kick, but it doesn't matter. It was partially smothered.
A lot of overrunning of the ball today. A lot of by the Plenty Valley guys. They're all keeping their feet, but they just seem to be overrunning the ball a lot.
I think they just have to bend down a touch more, and they'll grab it. But
Plenty Valley certainly don't want another goal here.
67. Cameron Eaton. He had a spell on the bench before. I don't think he kicked a goal. He must have done something else to deserve
and
that.
no goal.
They changed the ruckman to Carlo, and then putting our camera down the forward line.
Waiting on the kick. Here comes Cameron Eaton. It's a big kick. It's going to make the distance, but I think it's offline to the left-hand side, and it's 1 point. Counting down time.
I think it'd be fair to say Coburg have really dominated this quarter too.
They have dominated. They've kicked They've kicked 5 goals, 3 to no score.
No score, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 7 goals, 5 to 3.
Joey Ahmed.
Yep,
No
Joey.
pass yet.
Here we go.
Plenty Valley out in the open.
They've got loose men
Now
everywhere.
there you go. Look at that.
He doesn't know there's no one there.
There you go. That's an example. And come on.
That's all right. That's okay. They've maintained possession. They're not going to concede another goal. So, okay, what we will. He's hooked a goal from the pocket. Unfortunately, it won't count. Okay, so that's just before we get going. Tappo, what did you think of the quarter?
As I said, with the first quarter there with Plenty Valley blazing, Coburg was a different story. They had players leading up there, delivering the ball to the player, coming up the ground, and then there was a lot of talking. You can see the talking, handballs coming through, and where the direct handballs are going in, down to Mickey Noble down there where he's got at least two or three goals in that quarter, and it's pulling the benefit because they're looking for each other down the further on the ground.
So Vinny, just best players, and can you read the goal kickers, please?
Goal kickers for that quarter are Mick Noble 2, Tony Vescio 1, Mark Gilman 3, and Plenty Valley unfortunately didn't have a goal kicker there.
And Rick, you must be just a touch disappointed. What are your thoughts?
Oh, look, I just think we're outplayed. Simple. They used the ball better. I said before that, you've just got to take your time, that extra second, and I think that comes from your teammates talking to you. There doesn't seem to be much of that happening. And I just noticed there in that last passage of play, when Coburg took a mark, there's a lot of finger pointing. So, it's all about accountability in these.
The Plenty Valley had a lot of opportunities in that quarter, but they moved the ball well to a point.
We break down across the half forward line, and That's been a problem for us all year because we just haven't had a forward line that's been settled, and we can move, when we move the ball, we can look good, we can move it well. We've got some good players in the midfield that really know how to use the ball, and the back line they're fighting hard, but just up forward we're just struggling a little bit at the moment, and I think the big difference is you go to Coburg's forward line, and not only have you got Mickey Noble, but he does present and he makes a contest all the time, but it's the other blokes around him.
Exactly. All right, boys. Well, we'll wander down into the rooms and have a listen, and we'll be back up here for the second half.
Putting pressure on me. The other thing is, let's get some numbers around Mickey. Okay, a couple have gone to the ground, and I see plenty of Valley jumpers, not many Coburg jumpers. So little blokes, Louis and that. Right, bust your gut. Right, half a footy to go for the year, boys. Okay, let's keep going. There's a really good feeling. I'm really loving the feeling. It's excellent to watch from the sidelines, but we're not going to pat ourselves on the back at this stage. 2 quarters to go. This quarter is a huge one, all right? Let's really play good football. Let's take this quarter, all right?
What are you doing? 3 goals for the quarter, including 1 from 45 and a torpedo from 50 metres out.
Very lucky, mate. Very lucky. It just hit sweet off the boot. That's all. That's all it was.
When was the last time you kicked 3 goals in a quarter? About 25 years ago?
It's been a very, very long time ago. Yes, very long time.
Well done, mate. Very good.
We've certainly got the fitness. I think what we need now is that confidence. That confidence to know, hey, I'm going to go out there, well, I'm going to play deep forward. This is me. The ball's going to come out of the middle. I want to beat my man one-on-one. I don't give a shit. I want to kick 3 or 4 goals and change the game. Well, that's what I want to do. Midfielder. Okay, whoever's in the midfield, I want to get those next 2 couple of clearances. Bang, bang, get the clearance. Whoever's in the ruck, I want to get the first tap out. Brett, full back, go on Mick. Okay, if he's not getting the lace out, he's not getting the ball. That's it. Go, Brett. Yeah. If he's not getting the lace out, he's not getting the ball. You're taller, you've got longer arms, even if it's out there, you just punch. His speed is very slow, you're going to outrun him every time.
I hope he comes up. And anyway, here we go. The ball comes out to the wing, and without Rick here, I don't know who these guys are, but they got a bit of a break at half time. Joe Ahmad brings it in. Ball, is it back? Is that Frankie?
Yes.
Frankie has, it's taken a beautiful bounce, and that is exactly, I tell you what, I was in the rooms at half time, and Frankie said, when that ball comes into the forward line, I'm going to beat the fullback and I'm going to kick a goal, and that's exactly what he has done.
Switch ends.
He's led by example there, and so that goal might give Rick some heart, and so Rick might be up here soon. Maybe we should get down onto the PA and say, Rick, you are required in the commentary box. Anyway,
that's just what Plenty Valley wanted. That start.
Well, it's made things a lot closer. It's 20 points now, the difference, 7-5 to 4-3, and it's going to give them some heart. And if they keep attacking like that, anything can happen in this game. And there's a bounce. Ball comes down, and here they go again. Long kicks, and the ball's loose. Here comes Frankie over the back, but it's picked up there very well by number
Johnny
19.
Haddad.
Johnny Haddad. Is that Frank again? It might have been. Beautiful pass. Now I tell you what, 26-point lead at 3/4 at half time in these conditions could quickly be whittled away, because goals to the left of screen are very, very hard to come by. Waiting on the kick, and I'd love to know who this guy is so I could call it through, but
Notice the number?
No, I don't know the number either, and he has missed. So hopefully he'll turn around for Vinny so we can see who it was. But it's 1 point. I've got my eye on him. He's right in the middle there.
Still got him.
Socks down, so if someone could keep an eye on him. And here he goes. There he goes. 21. Well, your eyes are better than mine.
Presty.
Excuse me, everybody. Scoreboard reads 7-5 to Coburg, 47 to 428 to Plenty Valley.
Kill the time, that's the way, kill the time.
Well, there's no time on. So maybe the kid should have a kick behind the goals there or something. Is that... that's not a Coburg tactic, I guess. It's just the way that it goes.
We're not getting the ball.
Okay, waiting on the ball to come back into play.
Zahn kicking out to...
Danny Gambara.
Yeah, Danny. Louis. Justin Lewis's mark now.
That's a very good mark in these conditions.
Over to...
No, Mark's going to get it. Yes, Mark.
I tell you what, Mark Gilman, 3 goals in the second quarter. He'd be close to best on ground.
Now Jonesy up in the...
Well, that could have been a mark.
Ryan. Now it's out to Craig Mackay.
Come on, Mackay. He's looking for a man up forward.
Mickey Noble's trying to get the ball. It's over the top of him.
He's got to tap it out. If he doesn't tap it out, the ball comes out. Don't jump on his back. There's Hooch going through. Did he get taken high? The umpire was almost going to play that, but no. It's play on. Ball fired back down to the wing. Gilman comes from behind with a punch. It's a good spoil. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by the Valley. Valley kick into the middle. There's only one man there. All he has to do is pick it up, but it's eluded him.
Justin Lewis
43,
again.
Justin Lewis takes it, plays on.
Balls to Mark.
Mark with the look away receive. He obviously dropped
Dwayne
it.
Bruni.
And here we go out to the outer side wing. Dwayne Bruni has the football.
Can't give out Mackay.
Yeah, there's a loose man there, Craig Mackay. He's not going to play, and I thought he was there for a second, but he's going to go back. Now the wind seems to have dropped down a little bit actually in this quarter. It's not as I know we're partially sheltered here, but that's a bit of a poor kick, and the ball is going to be cleared by the Valley. Out to the wing, and it's probably going to go over the line and out of bounds. So we're still searching for our co-commentator who can provide insight into the opposition. And I can't see him. I don't know where he is. But anyway, the game will go on. There is a PA system downstairs that we might be able to call him up. But otherwise,
You're going?
here we go. The ball's out there. It's in the back. That's got to be in the back, but it's not paid. Ball is in dispute, and I think the umpire's going to bounce it, and he does. Blows his whistle and says, fellas, it's mine. I am going to throw this up. Here it goes. Up the ruckman go. There's a tap out by 67, Cameron Eaton. He's played very well today. And the ball's over the line and out of bounds again. Almost 5-minute mark. Coburg would not mind this at all. They're not exactly wasting time. Good tap out there by Eaton again. Ball comes out and it's going to roll over the line. There's no time on in Super Rules, so the more times the ball goes over the boundary line, the better it is for Coburg to hold this lead, which is currently at 19 points. There's a throw in. Eaton seemed to be held. He's got the tap out, but it's straight to a Valley player. Picked up there again by another Valley player, and I do apologise people, we are missing our commentator, so I don't know who they are, but whoever has the football there is doing very well. The ball is moved on, and the Valley, Plenty Valley in this quarter are certainly moving the ball better. Their vigour is better, and they're in harder at the packs, and they are forcing the stoppages.
They don't seem to be taking forward too easily, though. That's the thing that Coburg is trying to hold up on, holding the ball up.
Exactly. Aside from that opening shot at goal, they have struggled to get it deep in their forward line. And is that a knee?
Someone's down.
I thought he clutched at that knee there, but maybe his sock fell down a little bit. He just had to pull it up.
That was Dwayne Bruni.
Dwayne Bruni with the sock that slipped down and quickly made everyone aware of that. There's a beautiful tap out there by Eaton. But the clearing kick is only as far as a Valley player. He's played on. He's got away from Turner. He's done very well. He fires from
nice
50 metres out, and it's drifting to the left-hand side, and it's a point. Well, Tapper, I noticed that you've tried to find our co-commentator from the Valley's point of view, but I don't know where he is. We don't know.
No, I've lost him.
It's removed our insight into the Valley, and maybe he's pulling on a jersey. Maybe that's what he's doing. Anyway, there's the kick in.
Bones out to Zahn.
Zahn's got the footy. Zahn hand pass. Here's Turner. Turner could take a bounce, but he doesn't. Looks ahead, and it's a great mark. Scott Ryan on the half-forward flank. Exactly the half-forward flank.
Here comes Noble in play.
Noble has made a lead. The ball, it's a good kick, and he's got the mark. He's too big. Once he gets in front, he does not relinquish that front position.
Pound for pound, he'd have to be about the strongest guy going around at the moment.
He's a big fella. I saw him. If he gets that front spot, he's not beaten. So I'm still scanning the crowd while there's a bit of a break for Rick, our special comments man. But I don't know where he is.
Lost him,
Anyway, here's Noble going at his 4th goal. Comes in, puts a ball on the way, and it's fading, but I think it's faded the right way, and it's right through for another goal, and that restores, excuse me, the margin somewhat. Scoreboard reads 8-5-53 once the scoreboard clicks over to 4-5-29. 4 goals a difference.
Yeah, as I said earlier in the day, Mickey Noble, our key forward down there, he's won the Goal King award for the last 2 or 3 years, and he's going in the right direction at the moment. He's got 4 on the board, so I think he's got about 32 prior to this game, so hopefully he can win it again.
But that was a good kick. He really kicked through that. Didn't give the wind an opportunity to interfere with the football. And here's a throw up. It's a good tap out there by the Valley. Ball comes out to the half forward flank. There's a race for the footy.
It's Haddad leading.
Haddad is content to see that over the line. Coming up to the 8.5 minute mark. Waiting on the boundary umpire to throw that back into play. In it goes. Good tap out there by Eaton. I tell you what, he is a very capable ruckman.
Lewis to Zahn.
Ball comes out to Zahn. Bones.
Good kick out.
Nice pass, but little Louis couldn't get the mark, but he's played on. Good hands.
To Tony Vesco.
Tony Vesco. Probably best on ground in the first quarter, but he's faded out of the game a little. And that kick 50 metres.
Yeah.
Well, as our former co-commentator Rick said, the umpire was looking to give one early in the game, and he's done that. And we're just looking for Rick. As they bring the ball down to the forward line, that's a push. That's a push, and it's a free kick to the Valley, and they will take this 65 metres out from goal. No chance he can kick it. He's got to look for someone or pop it up high. Pop it up into the middle. No one there.
Good talking there.
He had a look at 3 or 4 people and then kicked it to no one. And there's a short pass. He's missed the mark. Here's a chance if he can pick it up. Can't pick it up. He dived when he didn't have to. Hand pass out. There's no one there. Get in and get that football. Here it comes. It stacks on. They are going to ball it up.
Great second effort by Johnny Haddad then.
Well, I tell you what, we will have to go an SOS at 3/4 time, because the last thing I said to Rick was, I'll see you up there, Rick, and he said sure. So he's either got lost or he's enjoying a pie and an ale. Turner didn't dispose of it. Gets the ball out somehow. Taken by the Valley, number 7. Ball comes down to Lewis, who is in front. Hang on, boys, cut it out. And there's a pass. That's sitting down on the job.
That was Danny Allen.
Danny Allen or Bones.
Bones, Danny Allen, sitting on the bones of his behind there. Kicks into the man on the mark. He's played on, he's gathered it. He just wanted 2 possessions and he got it. And was that Pengelly? No, Vescio floating across the pack, unable to take it. Johnny Haddad. He's been impassable today at half-back. Good pass.
Out to Tony Vesco.
Tony Vesco.
Kick.
Bad kick. Had Turner all alone, and the ball is going to roll out of bounds.
Well, Scotty Ryan, this is his first game back for about 5 or 6 games. Been injured.
Just good to see him back from injury.
That's right.
What was his injury?
His knee.
His
injury.
knee, yeah.
Okay. Ball goes back into play.
Play the last game.
Okay. Yep, fair enough. Gilman couldn't get it. Stepped over. Hand pass to Hooch. Looks up. Passes into the centre. Dwayne, beautiful kick by Turner. He actually
looks up now.
Said he would hit some targets, and he's doing it. Zahn.
Going Craig Mackay.
Craig Mackay in front. Splits the 2. Brings it out to the left-hand side.
Poor Marnie.
That's a nice pass to Marnie.
Shame.
Marnie's got the footy.
Shame.
Marnie plays on. He's looking for. He didn't get it. Did I call the wrong man?
No, I called it.
That's all right. It's a hook for goal.
That's another.
And I tell you what, there is another one. This fella running here.
Tony Vesco.
Tony Vesco, by the looks. Tell you what, that's really going to take the spirit out of
It's going to knock it right out.
Plenty Valley, and maybe that's why our co-commentator has gone missing. But yeah.
Sorry about that. I called his father's name with Paul Marnie before it. Shane was out in that half forward flank.
Did you used to play there, did you? Play with the old man?
Yes, I used to actually do little athletics, which we've done about 30 odd years of it, a number of years ago.
Okay, so Vinny, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think those two quick goals by Coburg were probably taking the wind out of the sails of Plenty Valley, unless they'll need to kick another 4 or 5 in the next 5 minutes, which looks unlikely at the moment.
Unlikely. There was a fresh air shot before there. Once again, we don't know who, but it doesn't matter. The game goes on. That almost could have been in the back, but he missed out on falling over him. Mackay
kicks it out to Bruni again.
Look at this. He's got 50 metres. He could take a slow lumbering bounce. He doesn't. He decides to kick. Ball holds up a bit in the wind, but that's a great one-handed mark.
Marnie again.
No, it's still Shane.
Shane Marnie, not Paul. And here's a chance. Here's a shot on goal. He's going to have a zone. He's missed out on the full.
Out of bounce on the full.
Tabbers, that would be the hardest pocket to kick a goal from on this ground.
Definitely the hardest, especially with a little bit of breeze that was there today. That's a defensive side of the ground, and if you're out that side, it's at least a 2 kick back into it.
Okay, so they've gone down the guts, the Valley, and I can't see the numbers. I've got to take. That's holding
tackle.
The ball. Got to be holding the ball.
Tackle to Mackay.
Craig Mackay.
3 on 1 there.
It's all falling into place now with Coburg.
Here comes Turner.
Mark Gilman has put in a short one, and Mickey Noble. Well, I don't need to say it. Once Mickey Noble gets in front and gets out on the lead with a metre or 2 gap, he's virtually unstoppable.
Absolutely.
This is virtually the same spot. I don't want to say virtually again, but I did. Same spot as the shot that he had for goal a little earlier. Maybe he's a little further out, but based on the earlier shot, he should get this.
Yeah, he shouldn't have a problem. Not with distance anyway.
And he kicks through the ball.
Beautiful
he just kicks
kick
through that footy and hasn't made it. No, it's play
no.
on.
Just on the line, stopped.
And the Valley, Plenty Valley had plenty of players there at the fall of the ball, but I tell you what,
out to
Zahn again, very, very awkward. But it's a beautiful pass.
Good mark to Carlo.
Carlo. Now he'd be 40, taking the mark from about 40. Is he going to make it, or he won't make the distance?
I don't think he'll make it.
No, he'll look to pass off.
What about a Gilman running past, or
Should someone go past or short?
Here we go.
Here's me, everybody. Is that
Good pass.
Don't know. Looks like Pengelly.
It is.
Dave Pengelly.
Yeah.
Ooh, feigns a hand pass.
I
don't think Pengelly's confident of the distance.
Neither am I.
You can see that, can't you?
Yes, you can see that when he's about 15 metres out. But
I'm not sure if it's just the distance.
he reminds me a lot of Arnold Brightus without the skill. As he boots it long.
Oh!
Is it a mark?
Yes.
The umpire's paid it. It's right
He has.
in.
Mickey Noble in the square.
Yep, so he'll be right in front. So Vinny, what has he got 4 goals so far, Mickey Noble?
He has got. He's got 4. Now, actually, Matt, if he was to stay outside the goal square and do a drop kick, he'd get 9 points. But he's not going to do that. He's just getting 6.
So there it is. There it goes. It's his 5th goal. 3 goals to Gilman. 2 players have kicked 8 of Coburg's 10 goals. So the worry before the game, Frankie Hollywood from Pioneer Valley, the worry that he had that Noble would kick a lot of goals has actually come to fruition.
And I believe that Frankie was actually going to be standing Mickey Noble today, but obviously he's decided better of it and gone down the other end.
Yep, there he is, down the other end all by himself, hoping to kick some goals. And he, I tell you what, he's going to need some opportunities very soon. It's 10-5, 65 to 4-5, 29. There goes the ball. Comes out to the Valley. Good tackle put on, and it's going to be a bounce or a throw up.
So this quarter, it's been 3 goals to Coburg and 1 to Plenty Valley, which and that's against the wind.
And Plenty Valley got their goal within the opening 30 seconds. It's a 15-minute mark.
Here they go.
Move the ball well out of the middle there. Hand pass on. Well, once again, the wall from Coburg. They've just got too many players there. They can't get it through. Ball comes out to number 14. Peter Cummins by the look, according to my...
Yep, that's him.
Many times today, but he might have been on the bench. And we have a bounce. So, Tappers, just a quick update. We need to find Rick, I believe.
Try to find Rick still hidden somewhere. Try to coerce 2 or 3 other blokes there. They don't want it, they're dumb.
They don't want to be on camera, but anyway, the play goes on, and we, as we've said, we don't know who they are, but they're playing as hard as they can. They're just not winning. And there's another bounce.
Yeah, Coburg are doing a great job in just locking this up every time it goes into the Plenty Valley forward line.
I don't know what happened. There was a big bang next door in the cameraman room. Something's happened, and nothing's happening on the field. So that's good. So if the camera's not working, you're not missing anything, anybody. Here we go, the throw up.
Carlo from the ruck.
Yep, Carlo is interchanging with Cameron Eaton. They've both done a great job today. There's Hooch setting the example as captain. He's right in there. Ball comes loose.
Comes out. Oh,
Here they
Good
go.
hands,
They're
good
out.
hands. Look at the way they move the footy. But he had an airy.
Here goes Hooch.
There's Turner. Sure hands.
Who's there?
Kicks it to space.
Like Justin Lewis
Go
is
and
there.
get that. Justin Lewis gets it.
Craig Mackay.
Craig Mackay takes it with a left foot kick. Goes
Yum.
to the wing.
You got Mackay
Ball
and
comes
Pengilly
out.
chasing.
Comes out. Good tap on, but it's going to roll over the line. And a nice bump there. Nice forward roll. You're on camera there, Craig Mackay. Well done. Did you coach him at Little Athletics, Tappers?
I coached him also football as well. Early in my career, when he was another reservoir player, went on to play over at Eltham and Heidelberg.
Here we go. Ball on the half forward line. It's been there a lot today, but this quarter. But Plenty Valley just can't get the ball deep into their forward line.
That's Johnny
2
Haddad
minutes to
was
go.
again, Johnny Haddad involved in that again.
Haddad's been impassable at halfback today. He's done very well. Man in front. Great
And here's
tap.
Haddad again.
Great tap. Good contest there. Play on. He's got to have a shot for goal, and he fires, and it's out on the full, I believe. Probably had a bit more time initially, but he hesitated and he got put under pressure, and that was it.
Ran all over the top of it.
Okay, ball brought back into play, and you can see the wind. It might have died down earlier this quarter, but it's back.
Peter's kick gets it out to
Lex punches it to
Bones is
Bones
out
is
there. Gary Jeffries is with him.
Here goes
Then
Lex again.
Lex out again.
Just handballs into
Handballs
space.
out.
They've got a chance here, Plenty Valley. They really want a goal. I don't think they're going to win,
Hold
but
it.
look, here we go. Read the play. Danny Gambaro. Was that a drop kick, or did he just drop the footy and then kick it?
Just dropped the footy and kicked it.
Right.
Not a good kick.
I thought the umpire, yes, he's
Oh.
paid that. Doesn't look like a big fellow. I don't think he's going to make it. But there's a loose man, number 7 by the looks. And Vinny,
Right on the
what number 7?
Number
Team sheets there.
7, Ezo.
Ezo, that's his nickname. I don't think it's his.
No.
Ezo.
It's half his name, probably.
Yeah, so it's a vital goal. If there any chance, he's got to kick this. It's a good-looking kick. Great-looking kick off the boot.
Hasn't moved.
No, he did not move except to put the 2 fingers up, and that's a goal to Plenty Valley after the siren. Interestingly, they kicked the goal within 30 seconds of the start and 30 seconds of the finish. So the scoreboard reads a 3/4 time, 10 goals, 5-65 to Plenty Valley. It will be 5-5-35. So Tappers, Vinny's actually on the phone to Lee Matthews there. He's just looking for a couple of moves for this last quarter to really put the game beyond doubt. What are your impressions?
With Lee Matthews, because he's going for my relation, unfortunately. He's my cousin.
Is he? Oh,
So-
well, I won't tell you that he's overrated then.
Yeah, no. The game at the moment, as you said earlier, they kept a goal very quickly in the that third quarter. They tried again to get it back there numerous times, but Johnny Haddad coming in, I think, about 4 or 5 times, kicking the ball out to Dwayne Bruni on that other half-back flank, driving up all the time, and we got 3 or 4 goals out of it for against the Breeze, which, as we know already, it's about 3 or 4 goal Breeze, and we blocked the Plenty Valley blokes coming down the ground. We were rocking in wave. They so-called call it waves, I think, don't they? Of coming down nowadays, and they come down in waves, doing a very good blocking point of view. They couldn't penetrate down on the forward line, and naturally they got only 2 goals out of it, with the Breeze probably 4 or 5 goal Breeze.
I think the result of the game is beyond doubt, but Vinny, we thought you might have been on the phone to Lethal Lee there, but can you give us an update of the, you might have to move in a bit closer if you can, and just give us an update on the goal kickers and your impression of the best players.
Okay. Well, goal kickers to this point, we've got for Coburg, Mickey Noble on 5, Tony Vescio, 5, Tony Vescio on 2, Mark Gilman on 2, Zahn Usinov on 1. That's they're all the goal kickers there, so that should give us about 10 goals. For Plenty Valley, we've got Volts on 1, Carlucci on 2, Moon on 1, and Iso on 1. Look, that quarter, the way Plenty Valley came out in that first 30 seconds and kicked that quick goal, I thought, well, they've switched themselves on. Here's a go here. But unfortunately, after that, it was all Coburg again. Every time it went down to the forward line for Plenty Valley, Coburg just held it up, or then you had Johnny Haddad just driving the ball back out of there. And the 3 or 4 times that it ventured down to the Coburg forward line, they were able to use it and actually kick some goals. And that's the big difference. I mean, they've used the wind a lot better than Plenty Valley this time around.
All right, boys, we're just about to start again, so we'll look forward to that, and hopefully we'll find our